Hey there, it's Ken. It's Tuesday, which means it's art day. Um, art, art day. So what's going on with art is interesting things. I've been doing a lot of dancing for past week um, to techno music. I guess I don't know, not EDM, but goth and industrial type stuff, 90s style, late 90s, early 2000s. And I was thinking about the second Matrix movie. That is that kind of music, Matrix Part 2. Enter the Matrix? I don't know, what was the name of that? Return to the Matrix? Um, Whatever. Reloaded. That was it. The Matrix Reloaded. Dun dun dun. So there's this scene in Zion, and Morpheus gives this big speech, and to which afterwards everyone dances in this giant orgy type thing to this what seems to us as the audience to be generic industrial music, and to the untrained ear, I suppose that's how it would sound. It was just a lot of kind of beats and stuff, which are I have a joke, and it goes, why did the raver shit their pants? Because poops. But anyway, there actually is. I'm dancing in this one song, and the buddy Tim, friend of mine, he was dancing next to me. He taps me on the shoulder, and he's all like, "Man, this is a long song. I don't know if I could make it all the way through this one." And I'm like, "Oh, okay," because I had no idea. They all sound the same to me. I like dancing to the music, but I don't know the names of the bands or the songs or anything like that. I just listen to it, and I do whatever it makes me feel like doing. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. But there's all these all these different parts to it, and it's so I had to listen to it. It kind of forced me to listen to the song because it kept talking about all the different parts of the song, and where it would speed up, and the bass beats would drop, and all that, and the refrains and all these things. And I kind of came to the this kind of realization that within the community, industrial goth community, there is a lot of ritual. There's specific dances to specific songs and parts, and what time they play during the night and the meetings and all this. And I was thinking about that in terms of Zion, and not Holy Zion, but the Matrix City of Zion, which of course is parallel, but that whole idea of that, even though it seems silly that there's all these people living in caves listening to goth industrial music as part of their religion, it's not really that strange. It's no stranger than anything else in any other culture out there in which that's just part of the society. Is they have the songs and the things that happen during the songs and the meetings and the and the whatnot, and so yeah. And then I was kind of thinking about this idea of working within limitations, right? So scoping is always a question when it comes to art. But lately I've been dealing with this miniaturization of scope in art. You know, I usually work on the computer, and I don't have a computer. I haven't had a computer for months. I've been computerless, laptopless. I've just been having to work with this phone here, which of course has a bunch of limitations, but on the other hand, it's also kind of allows me to do some things on it that I couldn't do on a computer, since like take this lovely walk here. But even this is kind of, I feel like it's holding me back, especially in terms of the storage capacity and the memory of the phone, and how long I can shoot for, and resolutions and that sort of thing. But it has forced me to make this particular brand of video, which I probably wouldn't do if I had access to a computer. Likewise, I've been doing these stories on this app called Tap, where they're text messages, and people tap the screen, and the next text message appears to further tell a story. I probably would never have explored that at all had I been on a computer, because I wouldn't have been forced into it. So there is that, the chalk drawing, you know, like not having a computer, again, drawing chalk onto a sidewalk, and low tech. It's been interesting, and so and the one thing that I haven't really been doing, just because I don't really see it as profitable, and unfortunately that's life for you. Here in America, we got to do what's profitable, right? So I've been avoiding doing the circus work because there's a lack of profitability in it. There's a lot of performers who are available, and therefore the venues don't feel the need to pay performers, because, well, they've got performers lined up around the block wanting to work for them. In which case I'm like, well, I guess you don't need me then, because generally I don't do shows generally for less than $500. I won't really be bothered to do a show for less than $500, but son of a bitch. Man. Stupid fucking pause buttons and shit. I really hate that I can't edit videos. This is the thing that really bothers me. See, that was supposed to be paused, but instead, working on phones sucks, man. Instead, this text message popped up, and I thought it was paused, but no, apparently it was recording the whole time I was writing on that text message. And I can't edit because I don't have my computer. So, sorry, boring for you. I guess. No, there he goes again. Boom. But anyway, so generally, $100 or more, if I like you, if you're a good friend of mine, I'll do a show for like maybe $120, $150, something like that, plus drinks, plus guest tickets, plus, other amenities well stocked green room. But some old friends asked me to do a show this Saturday, so I'm going to do that. Not exactly sure what the pay is, but I think it's going to be significantly less than what I'd like, but we'll do one show, right? It doesn't hurt. It's not a big deal. You know, if they want me to do more, then we'll have to work something out. Maybe switch up the nights to to one of my art nights where I'd be doing stuff for free anyway, or something like that, to make it worthwhile. But yeah, I could go out and do some circus stuff at this Beetle House on Saturday. If you guys want to stop by, it's a Tim Burton themed restaurant. It sounds really cool. Even before they asked me to do a show there, I was telling a bunch of people about it because I have a lot of friends who are into the whole Tim Burton Beetlejuice thing. And so gonna do a sideshow. Yeah, better than a slideshow. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, really though, as far as performing arts go, I've really been kind of focused on this idea of doing live chalk drawings. I need to get some big chalk boards because the sidewalk is good, but I definitely need some chalk boards, something upright, and to do the chalk drawings on to music in front of an audience. About a 45-minute performing art piece is one, and the other one I've been working on is this bike dancing thing. I've been bike dancing, and that's when you dance on a bicycle. I told you I've been doing a lot of dancing. I've been enjoying the regular dancing, very influenced by this, I don't know her name. She did a lot of videos recently, Maddie something. She's like from Dance Moms or something, or this girl, like 9-10-year-old girl, or I don't know, she's probably older now, but Maddie Zellweger or some shit like that. Anyway, I really have been enjoying her moves, and I've been copying some of her shit on the regular dancing. But bike dancing is more kind of influenced by, if you've ever seen people who dance on roller skates. It's the same kind of concept, but it's on a bicycle. And I have this beach cruiser, big pink beach cruiser, and I like do these different jumps and other things, and side saddle and all this other kind of weird shit, and circles and turns and skids and all this other stuff that I've been doing on the bike to music. But that's not quite into a showpiece yet. It's just something I'm doing for fun at the moment. But I'd like to see that in actual factual performance here someday soon. Really, my entire existence here in LA has become some sort of strange fucking performance art, to tell you the truth. I don't really know what the fuck is going on, but I'm being noticeable. Let's put it that way. Everywhere I go, I'm noticeable, and really that's the key to performing, is being noticeable and having people take note of you, because elsewise, are you really performing, or are you just existing? Think about it. Is that how it goes? Anyway, This is Ken. That's my art video of the day, and I will talk to you later.